Hello, this is Bridget Rao with Divine Essentials. Alright guys, so I already recorded this reading and it was freaking awesome sauce. Like, it was one of the best readings I ever saw. And then I was trying to do it like, a little bit here and then an extended part where you pay for it. But it did, like, Vimeo isn't working at all. Like, I tried on my laptop, I tried on my phone, I tried on Chrome, I tried on Internet Explorer. I tried every freaking possible way and it just wouldn't work. So now I have two separate videos and like, you can't use it on Patreon either. So I really got to sit down and figure out how to use those things. I didn't realize they were so difficult. I was trying to buy the Pro plan with Vimeo and it just won't let me buy it. It just keeps bringing me back to the same exact page. So I know there's a reason for that. We are in Mercury retrograde, but it was a really, really good reading and I'm kind of sad. But I feel weird clipping them two together and being like halfway through the middle like, hey, we're going to continue this on Vimeo and then don't. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. So let's get who you're dealing with on here. And this is for earth signs. If you are a Sun, Moon, or Rising Earth sign, you could be dealing with somebody that has an Earth sign in any of those placements. But, just see if it resonates. If it doesn't sound like you, just click off and come back at another time for one of the other elements, all right? So the Ten of Swords tells me that this person's likely feeling really, really defeated because it also came up upside down. So either they're really defeated at this time or they're starting to come out of that energy of feeling defeated. But it is likely a romantic partner that's significant. It's not just like your everyday person. This is like a twin flame soulmate energy. The Two of Cups is a soulmate, somebody that has been destined to cross your path and is likely always going to be in your mind. This person could have been a Knight of Cups, where it's kind of like a Casanova energy. They come in, they schmooze you up, they say all the right things, and then they walk out and they leave you feeling like this, like missing that love, missing that cup, missing, the other part of yourself because they're the other part of you. It's like, where'd my other half go? Oh, they went off and they're Three of Cups in other places. But I think this is a very strong connection with the Lovers coming through. And it's like, if you could make a choice, you would work on it and get new communication. But I feel like this person that you're dealing with is in this defeated, depressed energy. So something has likely transpired between the two of you that has led you to no communication. And it's likely their sneaky, manipulative ways. Seven of Swords energy is not great energy. So they could have lied to you. They could have played you. They could have had a lot of secrets that you found out at a later point, and they've now, gone back and forth a lot with like communication. You thought you were getting truth, and then it kind of just reverted back into not truth. And so they've been in and out of your life, and I think it's a reflection of them. It's not you. It's just who they are. They can't make a decision and follow through with it. But I do feel like they're actually observing you, okay? With the Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords, this is like somebody that's definitely still peeking in on you, okay? And they actually may feel like now you've got some sort of secret or whatever. I'm feeling like they've got a lot of stuff up in their head that's leading to this depressed, defeated energy. So they could have defeated themselves by whatever they've done here. But I do feel like they're definitely observing you either through friends or through social media. This can also be a card of wanting to communicate and like send you a text or something. But I feel like they aren't because of the energy that they're in. So let's see how they're feeling about you. We've got the Sun. So they see you as somebody that's like beautiful. You have a lot of light. It's likely that you guys have dealt with each other a lot, and you've probably brought them clarity in their life. There's probably something that you've said to them or did, and that's like now been like, oh, wait a minute, like gave them some sort of information that has brought some clarity to them. And with the Ace of Wands, I feel like they're feeling like pretty passionate about you. They find you sexy, they would like to probably have a new beginning where they can explore the passion that they have for you. They probably have come in the past and done that. I do think that they like to communicate with you. This Eight of Wands is all about taking action and communicating. So I feel like they feel like they want to do this. They feel like they want to have this passion with you. Definitely want to have a new phase and likely reconcile, okay? So this person does want to come out of the troubles. They want to move on from the troubles that they're in. They don't want to be defeated anymore. They don't want to be be, you know, unhappy. This Nine of Cups tells me that they feel like they want to be happy. And I think what's going to make them happy is to go into a phase of abundance, of healing, of transformation, and getting out of whatever crap has gone on here, so that the new beginning can start with the cup overflowing. And we have the King of Cups here. So it's like this person does love you, but we know that the King of Cups can sometimes get a little tipsy. So this person could drink, could have some insecurities. But I think regardless of all that, they do feel like you make them happy, and they do feel like they love you. They got some stuff that they're dealing with. And I think they want to have a foundation built, and they're slowly trying to get there with that Knight of Pentacles energy. They're slowly working on themselves, you know, walking away from whatever has kept them from having themselves together, or whatever depression they've had. So this moon could really be influencing them right now, where it's like trying to get into a place of balance, trying to balance out the emotions, walking away from anything that's keeping them from the Four of Wands, which is Twin Flame 1111 union energy. And I feel like you've walked away from them, okay? So you may have walked away from them, and then in turn, they're now wanting to walk away from the things that led to that, so that they can have Four of Wands and the Hierophant commitment. So this is, you know, earth energy as well. Very grounded, very loyal, very committed. I feel like this is what they're feeling. They may not take the actions on it, but they feel like they want to do something new with their world. And they're trying to find the strength that is required to make these decisions and take actions on it. So let's see what they want to say to you really quickly with the other deck here. What would they like to say? Being apart has been life-changing for me. I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. So like I said, with that energy we saw, I do think that they're checking up on you. And in this time that you've been gone, they were like defeated. So Spirit may have done something. They may have had a tower moment. Something has gone on in their life that was just not great. And I think they're still checking up on you. Lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. So whatever gone down in the past, they lied to you. It was just because they didn't want to tell you what was true. They could have been lying about another person. They could have been lying about what they were doing. But with the grass wasn't greener on the other side, I'm feeling like it was probably another person or multiple people. And now they're realizing like, yeah, it wasn't so great because like I can't stop thinking about you. I've thought about you a lot lately. So they're thinking about you, checking up on you, admitting that this has been life-changing for them. You inspire me. You've inspired them to change. And I think that they don't want to lie to you anymore, you know, and they're asking, is it possible to forgive and forget? So whatever they did, they want to be forgiven for it. They want to forget. So there's that reconciling energy. It's like, can we just reconcile and get over this? I'm in a much better headspace now. So maybe in the past when they lied to you, it was because of whatever they were going through at that time. And with that defeated energy, they may actually be coming out of it now. So, that's why they're ready to like say, I'm in a better headspace now and no other compares to you. So they definitely dealt with some other people. And I think that they're realizing that nobody else compares to you and that they can still feel you. So, you know, they do feel you. They do care about you. They're checking up on you. They're likely feeling badly that they lied to you. And, you know, here it's like whoever else they've been dealing with wasn't measuring up. And, you know, they're hoping to get to this place of forgiving and that you're inspiring them to change. So just know that they are checking up on you too, and whatever's going on in their life, it has been life-changing for them. So let's see what the outcome will be for you guys. Type of outcome. You got the Sun, which is the happiest, goodest card in the deck. So likely going to come to a place of clarity with this. And the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning of value and worth. And with the moon, it may come pretty soon, you know, or it could come at a time of a full moon. So, you know, I do intend that these readings are timeless. So if there's another full moon that impacts you guys a lot, I do feel like this person may want to come back around towards you. Now with the Ace of Cups, this is all about new love or a new beginning with love. So some of you may decide to go off and just explore new love somewhere else. Maybe that's the clarity and the new beginning you're taking. This is a definite new beginning where you're getting your value, you're getting your worth. So whatever outcome you've been desiring or that you like get inspired about is what you're going to receive. I feel like Spirit's going to give you whatever you want. So if you want a new beginning with this person that has done these things, I think you can have it. I think you can reconcile. But if you want a new beginning with somebody else, I definitely feel like you can have that too. I don't think there's one thing here bigger than the other. I think that they're still going to be observing you though, and you know, taking the cues from you on whether or not you want to have a new beginning with them or if you want to have a new beginning with somebody else. But I do think that there's a shared desire for the next phase of life that's going to be abundant, that's going to be transformational, that's going to have a lot of value within it, that's going to have, you know, love overflowing, our emotions in balance. And there's going to be a lot of strength that is gained from this. So this, what these things are for, you know, if you're on a twin flame connection, it's to help you to get to this place of balance. And it takes a lot of patience, and you got to go through the ups and the downs. But you're getting the Six of Pentacles and Justice here. So things are definitely going to balance. These are all three cards of balance. So, and this is a card of union. So whatever you think of as justice within this connection, whatever the next phase that you feel is going to balance out the scales here and give you exactly what you're wanting, you're going to get it. All right. So whether or not you're wanting to reconcile with the person in the past, or whether or not you're wanting to just go off and explore something new, you can definitely have it. I think whatever balances this out for you is available to you. The next phase that you're going into is going to be a good one. Those are all amazing cards. Like, I feel like I should just stop. But you get the Chariot too, and the Magician. So transformation is going to be speeding up for you over the next couple of weeks and months. It's like things are just going to start really going fast, and you're going to be at this place where you got to make a decision. So if you've been stuck trying to make a decision about what to do, I feel like you're going to finally make that decision and break out of that hangman energy, and your person may do the same. And I think you're going to be making the decision in regards to love, to either go after this person you've had a lot of passion with, but likely a lot of issues with. Are you going to have a new beginning where you explore those passions, or are you going to have a new beginning where you explore the passion somewhere else and try to find somebody else? But either way, I think you will have communication with this person. I think eventually they're going to get out of just the observer mode and actually take action. It may not be like a big communication. They may just text you to be like, hey, what's up? But you're definitely going towards a place of commitment, okay? Hierophant is next level stuff. So either you commit to yourself or this person comes in and commits to you. But I think you're going to get the next level commitment that you've been looking for. You're taking this leap of faith into the next phase of your life, where you're going to be Empress, okay? So you're going to be embodiment of all the queens. And it's funny because we have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So if there's anybody that can, you know, help, you know, get through here, it's him. So I feel like what's going to happen is you're in this Empress energy. You know exactly what you want. You know you can have either way. I think they do want to communicate with you, but they know that you're not going to let them in. You're going to be the Queen of Swords unless they're giving you truth and integrity. This is the only king that can get through to this queen. And whenever I see two of a kind like this, it tells me that they're meant to be together, but they have to take that. They have to make the decision to be together, you know, and they have to do it with truth and integrity. Like, she's at this place now where she's not taking anything less. Like, if you wanna come back around, you better give what is deserved at this point. After whatever's happened here, if you want to reconcile, you're gonna have to take the actions and, you know, meet the words with the actions and really speak up on whatever has transpired here. But you are seeing the Two of Cups again, so it's like, you know, you can definitely have union with this person. And there's a definite death into transformation, death and a rebirth coming for you guys. I think this person is either going through or going to go through tower moments. The person that has hurt you here, they're definitely going to have some crumbling in their life. And I think Spirit is doing this intentionally to show them, you know, the errors, or to just kind of get them back on the appropriate path with life. But I do feel like I said, like, you guys can definitely have this Ten of Cups, all right? You can have a happy ending either way, and it's because you know your value and your worth now. So let's get you a couple of messages from this deck, and then we'll be done. What we got? Mending. Okay, so again, this is all about mending bridges. And then we have round and round on the bottom here, which is a cycle. So, and funny, we got new life. All right, so again, you get to make the decision here. Do you want your next cycle? Like, I feel like you're done with this cycle. Both of you are done with this round and round bullshit, like in and out, coming back and forth, blah, 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 blah. I think what you guys have now is a decision to make. Are we going to mend the bridge here? Or are we going to just start a new life somewhere else? We can start a new life together, mending this and connecting together, or you can start a new life where you just go into a whole new phase. You have this deep knowing inside of you, and I think you've thought about it a lot. I think this person's thought about it a lot as well. It's like you both know what this connection is. You both want to break out of the stuff that has happened, and you want to get to this place that's like beautiful and bright and illuminated. And it's like you're right on the edge of it, but you just got to start calling on that higher power. And it's like you're both between these worlds. It's like we get the dark and the light. We get the masculine, the feminine, this duality. It's like we're right on the edge of balancing these two things out. But it's, you know, it's up to you guys to make the decision on how you're going to do that. Are you going to regenerate out of the darkness that you've experienced? Or are you going to just choose to move forward somewhere completely new? But either way, you're getting the milk and the honey. You're getting whatever it is that you want. And you're definitely going to be getting a message from this person. So you guys may communicate with each other and just make a decision to, like, you know, go off and explore life in a new way, or to come together and to mend those bridges and to co-create together, you know, exchanging the gifts that you have and knowing that you both have this loyal heart to each other. That is an infinite thing. 35 adds up to 8. So this is an infinite connection. This love isn't going to ever die. You know, you're definitely either a soulmate or a twin flame. But, you know, this person has definitely, you know, hurt you and orphaned you in the past. And now you're at this place of just wanting to be happy. You're wanting to get out of this never-ending story of back and forth. You're wanting to clean it up and put down those building blocks. So again, some of you may decide it's time to go and explore life in a new way. And some of you may decide to, you know, stick it out here and say, like, you know, no place like home. And these people do feel like home to you because they are you, all right? So again, I think, you know, like I said, you guys have a decision to make, and either way, it's going to lead you to exactly what you want. There's going to be a big change of transformation. If you add up the 12, it's 3. So just be flexible and do what feels right to you. Don't let other people, you know, pressure you. Don't feel like you're running out of time to make a decision. You know, I think that you look at that yin and yang. It's like you guys are meant to be together, and there is an unfinished symphony here. I feel like one of you or both of you is feeling like time's running out, and that like you guys have to do something about this, like right here, right now. But you know, just focus on balancing these two things out, focusing on manifesting what it is that you think is going to bring you your happiness. Is this person going to be able to bring you your happiness, or is, you know, moving on going to? So there's a fork in the road here, so you get to decide which way you're going to go. And this person is observing you and waiting for, like, the sign, okay, the serendipity, the synchronicity. They're waiting for the sign to know what to do with you, I feel. And I do think a lot of this was a fated thing, but it's time to take that fate into your hands and to start creating, you know, what does it look like, taste like, smell like, feel like, to be where it is that you want to be and embody that energy. You know, what is that entail for you? Where does that entail for you? You know, are you willing to forgive and forget? Are you willing to do the work that's required to balance with this person? Or are you just, you know, ready to go off on your own? And be mindful, this is a general reading. There's a lot of earth signs out there. So again, for some of you, you may already know exactly what you're going to do. And for others, you may be trying to make that decision. But like I said, either way, you're going to be good, all right? I feel like for some, you may even just mend this connection, but still decide that, like, you know what, I really love you. I would love to spend my life with you, but it hasn't worked out thus far, so you may just decide to go separate ways, but I don't think that you have to, okay? Like, you can definitely have either way here, but if you decide to go with this person, you may have to wait for them to heal a little bit more. 4 of Wands and 8 of Cups, all right? Some of you are definitely going to unite, and some of you are going to walk away. And you guys are going to know. So if you don't want to walk away from this person, know that you're going to unite with them, okay? And if you do want to walk away from this person, just know that you're going to be in this 9 of Pentacles energy. And what comes after the 9 is the 10, is that loyal commitment, that person that's going to be everything that you haven't received thus far. Somebody that can give you what you want right now. And so if the person you're dealing with can't give that to you right now, I think you may be the one that just decides to go off and do that and manifest the Emperor to your Empress. And for the rest of you, you know, just know that union is likely coming for you. I think this person has reflected on it. They've been defeated by things, and they don't want to be stuck up in their mind anymore. They don't want to be the Knight of Cups with their third parties and their alcohol and their drugs and the things that, you know, make them feel good with their ego, but don't fill them up from within. So you may receive communication. Just be careful that it's not coming from a Knight of Wands. Be careful that you don't end up out in the cold again. I do think there's a potential for for victory, but there's also always a potential that the devil rears their head up again. So just focus on what you're actually wishing for. Don't allow your fears to be manifested, but definitely trust your intuition so that you don't end up here again, right? Be the high priestess. Trust and feel out. Are you getting somebody that's going to work with you? Are you getting more anxiety? You know, make that decision for yourself and then go forward. And I know some of you, it's hard because you really love this person, but at some point you've got to break out of it and make that decision to cut these things out and to just do what is required to have this abundance in your life and to see the value of yourself and trust spirit when these things fall down. If you're not getting the communication and the truth, if this person isn't changing, then you're going to have to go into temperance yourself and balance yourself and come to a place of justice with yourself. All right, so I hope that this assists you. I hope that it made sense. Like I said, either way, you're going to be definitely manifesting what you want. So whatever it is that you want, focus on it because you are the creator of your reality. And where are we at? 20 minutes. Let's just get you one more message from the person that you're dealing with. I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. And your words linger in my mind. So they do feel badly for what they've done. I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions, and the grass wasn't greener on the other side. No other compares to you, and I can still feel you, all right? So they care, and they just are likely not saying much about it, but your beauty still moves them, and their heart is telling them to do it, and their heart always comes back to you. Their mind and heart is always coming back to you, but that's why I feel like you will get communication at some point from this person where it's going to be like you get communication and then you make that decision. Do I want to go with this person? Have they changed? Are they still in that energy? Or do I just want to like mend this bridge with this person, say I love you, and move on with my life? Okay, so hopefully this assists you. If it did, hit like. If it didn't, hit dislike. Either way, that'll help me to find people that it does like it. And hopefully I can figure out how to do the other thing with my Vimeo and get it all set up as a pro account. So yeah, if you'd like to donate, there's a link down below. If you'd like to send a deck, there's an Amazon wish list down below. If you'd like a private reading, I'm on a 2-week wait, but I can add you to my list. And I do have a little special going on until April 1st, 2019. It's just so in case people are watching this later, where you can get the 5-question 20-minute reading for $20. I've already had quite a few sign up for it, so just, if you want it, jump on it. In Mune. Namaste.